Hello everyone, in this video let us take a look at a question that was asked on the community recently. So today I was looking at the questions and this particular question about announcements on service desk portal got me thinking about how can we do this in a best possible way. So the question is all about announcements on the service desk portal. So basically, you may want to display a message, or maybe you want to announce something for your customers. And this question from Hector is all about is there a way to auto email my announcements to my customer from the service desk portal? I want to be able to broadcast a general event announcement on email so it resides on or it resides as evidence of communication sent. So I think this question is more about sending an email to the customers. And uh, I mean, I would recommend that if you have to send an email to the customers, maybe just send them maybe an email, maybe or maybe use some other tool to send an email. In Jira, there is a way to send an email, but I'm not sure if that is really the best way to send an email to maybe thousands of customers. If you go to your Jira Service Desk configurations, you will find some ways to broadcast the announcement. For example, if you take a look at your service desk portal settings, you have the option to basically add some kind of a message on top. So when you take a look at the customer portal, you have this message on top. But there are some ways to. So first of all, this is all about sending, not really sending an email, but more about displaying some message on the portal, which I believe you should do. But if you're talking about emails, in Jira there is of course, uh, some possibilities of sending an email, but I think you should probably take a look at how many emails you want to send, how many customers you have, and based on that, you can probably evaluate few options. So let us first take a look at the outgoing email, and I'm right now, by the way, I'm on cloud, and if I take a look at maybe this option called send email. Now, when you click on this option called send email, you have the option to send some email to maybe your project roles. So I may want to select my IT service desk, and I was looking at some options like service desk customers. So if you use the send email feature, you can, of course, send an email, of course, to your customers. You need to first select your project, or maybe you also need to select your specific project role. Let us say in this case, customers, and then you can type in your message and maybe subject and body, and then you can click on the button to send an email. So this will work, this should work, but I believe if you're trying to do it on a regular basis, maybe you should capture your customers email separately, or maybe use some other tool, some standard tool for sending emails. I mean, of course you can use Jira to send an email, it will work, but Jira is not really meant for sending an email or sending communication. I mean, Jira is not really a mail or a kind of, it's not really a newsletter tool. But of course, for doing some kind of announcements, you can use the portal, or you can also use the inbuilt feature of sending an email in Jira. It will work. But I think if you're doing it too much on a regular basis, then probably rely on some other tools. Of course, it is still possible to use Jira, and when you have Jira linked to, let us say, a mail server, you can use the inbuilt feature, and there are some add-ons as well that will help you do that. But it really depends how many emails you want to send, and uh, how often you want to send an email. So this is all I wanted to share in this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.